Hopefully you can still hear me. All right, let's start with those jumping jacks. So again, no equipment needed for this one. We're going to focus on core. We're going to focus on glutes, a little bit on legs in there as well. We're going to sort of get it all in. And low impact again. So no jarring jumps or power moves today. But we are definitely going to feel that burn and have to push our way through. So for now, we're looking to just loosen everything up, get the blood flowing through the muscles, and sort of pull our thoughts into workout mode. Light on the heels here, arms all the way up overhead. Give those shoulders a little bit of a stretch through this cardio. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into those butt kickers. Getting the toes up off the ground. So again, we're not going to get a ton of cardio. We are going to get that burn going, but right now, it's just getting blood moving, right? Stretching out those quads. Let your upper body sort of loosen up here. Letting out tension. No tension in the neck to start it off. No tension in the shoulders. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and slow things down. High kicks. Cross body. Get those toes nice and high. If you feel any muscles that are a little sore or a little bit tighter than you're expecting them to be, definitely linger on that particular warm-up exercise. Come back to it. Add in one that you like. Just make sure lower body is feeling really ready to rock and roll. Did I do it? There, I did it. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, knees to chest. Give me a couple of pulls, knees right into the chest to start it off. Find your balance. And then start with that open. So you're going to pull the knee right up into the chest. And then big open here. Letting that hip really stretch through a full range of motion. You should start to feel the adductor stretch as well. And remember, when you drop that knee, you sort of want to carry on that rotation a little bit. It'll challenge your stability a little bit, but really just open everything up. And we are focusing on lower body today, so you want to make sure you're as ready to go as possible. Let's do 1 more each side. Up to the chest. Big open and drop. All right, shake things out. Nice wide stance. Arms up and out to the side, and start with those side-to-side pulls. Waking up the upper body. Stretch through those fingertips as far as you can take it. So that stretch starts at the hip, moves up the torso, and sort of leaves the body on the fingertips on the opposite side. Be purposeful about the stretch. Don't just go through the motion, so to speak. Let's go 1 more each side. Stretching, waking up the torso, waking up the spine. All right, hips to the center. Let's turn that into the windmills. So the right hand moves down to the right ankle. Push that left hand right up towards the ceiling and alternate sides. So the left hand guides you down towards that left ankle. Push the right hand right up towards the ceiling. Again, looking to keep some straight lines here. And be purposeful about every movement. Your body's just getting into work mode now, so you want to make sure the lower back and the spine are ready to rock before we ask more of it, sort of throw some more movement in there. Let's go 1 more each side, all the way down to the floor. If you can take that stretch, press up, last 1. And up. All right, take this into those toe touches. So forward flexion, reach for that opposite toe. Up to the top, reach, and down. Tying shoelaces. This is always when I discover my shoelaces are untied, which they always are. I don't know how it happens. Just during class. All right, pushing your butt back behind you, drawing that opposite shoulder right down towards the legs, sort of pulling your chest in towards your legs to get the most out of that stretch. Let's go 3, Let's go 2. One more reach. Up to the top. All right, keep the legs nice and wide. Take a deep breath in. Reach for the ceiling. Push your butt back out behind you. Reach for the floor. Sink into it. And then start with those gentle side-to-side bends. So soft knee to the right. Hips move over to the left and soft knees on the left. Keep the feet flat on the ground. Shift your hips back just a little bit, continuing with that side-to-side motion. Just change up the angle a little bit. Draw the hips forward again so they're in between your heels. 3, 2, and 1. Straighten both legs, and again, sink into this forward fold. I want you to take one step in with the heels to the toes. So we're going to stay in this forward hold. You're just going to bring the toes in a little bit closer. And from here, you're going to drop your butt into that frogger squat. So drop the butt, bend the knees, and lift the chin, or chest, excuse me, chin lifts here. And then straighten those legs back out into that forward fold. Again, bend at the knees, drop the butt back behind you, deep into that frogger squat. And then straighten those legs. One more time. Frogger squat, lift the chest and chin. Straighten those knees. And then you can walk the heels and toes in right to the center again. Finish up. Roll those shoulders up to the ceiling. All right. Shaking the shoulders out. So again, we're going to dive into this. You're going to want a mat right from the get-go. We're going to head down to the mat to start things off. This is a Pilates style ab and glute workout. So it's going to be really, really focused on core muscles, glute muscles. We are going to throw in a little bit more leg work, full leg work. But we're going for that slow burn. And again, the reason I was talking about paying attention to the muscles, staying conscious of the movement, is because that's what you need to do throughout this whole workout, okay? So again, no weight needed. Mats set up on the ground already, and we're going to head down to the mat to get it started. You're going to start with your right elbow on the mat, knees bent, and together on the mat. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift up. That's going to be where we start the workout from, okay? So again, we're going to be up, down, off the mat. So you're going to want it there the whole workout. All right. So we're going to start with some kickouts here. Right elbow on the mat again. Knees are together. What you're going to do is you're going to lift the hips just off the mat. Reach the left hand for the sky. And you're going to lift the left leg, kick up towards the ceiling into a star, and back down to a round period. Kick and down. You want to keep the hips and toes if you can. Toes on that left foot at least. Facing forward on that kick. Reach and down. So again, right from the get-go, getting those obliques, getting those glutes to fire. Kick it up and in. Subtle movements all the way through here. There's not going to be any crazy cardio, but we are going to go for that endurance. 4, 3, 2, one more kick. And then all the way down to the mat. You can let your hips fall to the mat. I want you to go all the way down. Straighten those legs out. We're going to do leg lifts, still working with that left leg. So your head rests on your shoulder, and you're just going to lift that same leg, that same working leg, up to the ceiling. And bring it back down. It just touches down, or even maintain a little bit of space between the toes. So that leg is always in work mode. Keeping those toes pointed forward. We have 5 seconds, and then we're going to pulse it out at halfway. 3, 2, and 1. Find halfway and little pulses. It's not quick. You're being super conscious about the effort. We're going 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax that left leg. Flip things over to the other side. And we're back up on the elbow, knees together. This time the right leg is going to be the moving leg. So go ahead and lift those hips. Reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Lift, kick, and bring it in. Hitting those glutes today. That is the goal, to get those glutes firing. Pick it up and bring it in. Keeping the hips and shoulders forward here if you can. So not looking for speed necessarily, looking for control. You're going to get those reps in because these are long intervals, but you want to feel those muscles doing the work. All the way through. We're going 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down to the mat. Drop the hips. Stretch that arm out and let your head fall to the mat. Straighten the legs out. We're going to do those leg lifts to that last 10-second pulse. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So this leg lift here, you're going to keep the leg nice and straight. Try to get it up as high as you can. Working in some mobility as well. So you're definitely feeling those glutes already. That's where we want to be. Keep those toes facing forward if you can. So as you raise that foot up to the ceiling, you're sort of leading with the heel. All right, get ready to pulse it out in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses at halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it to the center. All right, let's hit those abs. So we're going to go into a plank hold. High plank hold, straight arms. We're going to alternate a leg lift into down dog. So here's what that looks like. You're going to lift that right leg up to the ceiling, push the hips back into down dog, and then down to the mat. Alternating sides here. Keeping the legs really nice and straight as you push the body up towards the ceiling, right back down. Feeling the stretch through the hamstrings and pushing that heel right up into the ceiling. 15 seconds to go, then we're really going to get our sights set on abs. Always coming back to that straight line. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees touch down. All right, we have quite the ab series coming up. So you're going to flip it around. We're going to start on our backs. We're going to start with full body jackknife. So what that looks like, you're going to start stretched out. You're going to bring everything to the center. Crunch it up, and then stretch it right back out. Crunch it up, and stretch right back out. The next few exercises are going to be ab dominant. So we're really going for that burn all the way through. Take things nice and slow. Think about what you want those ab muscles to be doing, right? So the abs job, bring your rib cage closer to your pelvis. That is literally the goal of your abs. So as you roll your shoulders up to meet your knees, that's what I want to be thinking about. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it out. All right, from here, you're going to lift the shoulders up off the ground by squeezing the core. You're going to alternate straight leg kicks to the L, and you're just going to give your leg a little bit of a tug in towards the center. As you do this, if you can keep those shoulders up, if you can keep those heels just up off the ground, then wonderful. You're really getting those abs into full-on work mode. Squeeze and down. All the way through it. Keep those shoulder blades just up off the mat, and that's all about abs, right? You're not using your neck, no tension there. It's about pulling the abs down towards the mat, engaging the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, up onto the sit bones. Let's hit those glutes again. Flip it around into an all-four position. I'm going to turn around so I can actually see what the timer's doing. We're going into glute kickback series. Let's start on the left. You're just going to kick it back up towards the ceiling, right back down to the mat. Nice and simple. I want you to focus on holding tension in that left leg the whole time. So again, we're going to get through these kickbacks. The last 10 seconds, we'll pulse it out. Keep your lower back nice and straight here and the hips facing forward. So as your heel gets up towards the ceiling, it really is the glute doing the work. Here we go. 2, and 1, kick up to the top, and little pulses right to the end. 10 seconds here. Keep that foot flexed. Tension on the glutes for 2, and 1. Knee to the mat, and go ahead and sit back in child's pose to stretch that out. Nicely done. All we're going to do is shift over to the right side. So on all fours, that right side glute kickback starts now. Let's go. Pushing the heel up towards the ceiling. And again, you should be holding tension on here so you kind of can feel the leg, feel those muscles working hard for the kick and to bring right back down to the mat. Pull your belly button gently in towards your spine so that you're getting rid of that arch and maintaining really nice core posture here. 3, 2, up into the pulse. Here we go, 10 seconds, pulse it out. We're coming up on a little break here. We have 1 exercise to go. Let's go, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 1 exercise to go. We're going downward dog to a low impact burpee. So here's what that looks like. You're gonna shift the hips up into down dog, pop them forward, reach for the ceiling, and then pop it back out. So starting in that high plank, yep, exactly. Down dog, stretch, pop the feet forward, reach for the ceiling. Yep, exactly. And then right back down into plank, hips up to down dog, pop it forward, and reach. So again, this is low impact. You don't have to speed through this because I really want you to catch that high plank. I want you to catch that stretch in down dog, and then pop it forward for your reach. Here we go, 10 seconds left. All the way through, see that buzzer, and we get that mini break in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach for the ceiling and shake things out. Nicely done. Half of that circuit is done. Grab some water. Whew. Gonna scratch your throat up in here. All right, well done. So we're gonna start this next half of the circuit on our feet. We're gonna go curtsy lunge to an oblique crunch, I guess, a knee tap. So you're gonna step back into that curtsy lunge. When you come up out of this, tap that left knee to the left elbow, okay? So again, curtsy, tap, all right? Here we go. We got 10 seconds. So right leg stays as stance leg. Step it back into curtsy with left. Tap the knee to the elbow in 2 and 1. Let's go. Step it back, up, and tap. Step it back, tap. And if you can get into that rhythm, you have to take it nice and slow to catch your balance. But see if you can tap the knee to the elbow and then step it right back into that curtsy lunge. Yeah, nice. Nice lunges. Yep. Tap. Perfect. Woo! Part of this is catching your balance, right? We have 10 seconds to go. Keep that right leg working. Not leaving the core out of a single exercise today. 3, 2, boom, and up. Shake it off. All right, same idea, flip sides. Left side stance leg, get a couple reps in, and then see if you can get into that flow where the right foot is stepping, knee tap, right into curtsy lunge. Here we go. Stepping into curtsy, tap. Evening things out here, giving that right leg just a little bit of a break. Nothing too crazy, no big breaks here. We're just going for it. Like I said, stamina, endurance through this round. Subtle burn, nice catch. Yep. Knee tap. Excellent. Awesome. Driving that knee up, tap the elbow, a little bit of an oblique crunch in there, but really it's about stability. Under 10. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, here we go. Nice wide stance. We're going to go side to side lunges. You're going to twist into a touchdown. So into that lunge, touch it down. Over to the other side. So deep into the side lunge, touchdown and twist. Up through the center. Side lunge, twist. Yep, exactly. Boom. Exactly. So hit that side lunge first. Twist into the touchdown. Yeah, there we go. And if you get into the rhythm, you can sort of make that a smoother movement. But I really want to see that side lunge first. That's the part that we're going for right now. 10 seconds to go, then we're heading back down to the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake the legs out, nice and done. All right, down to the mat, back into a plank. This time we're going elbow plank. And we're going to alternate a knee drive to a lift. So here's what that looks like. I want you to drive the left knee in towards the center. You're going to have to go up into a little bit of an active plank. And then kick it up towards the ceiling, back down to the mat. Drive the right knee in. Little bit into that active plank, kick it up towards the ceiling and down. Take it nice and slow. No rush here. Just moving through, slow, steady, and focused. Kick it up, bring it in. Woo! Come on, 3, 2, and 1. Knees touch down and flip it around. We have 2 ab exercises, and then we're gonna stretch the abs, and that is the final round, or final exercises for round 1. Legs start out straight. All you're gonna do is roll your hands right up into a sit position, twist to the left, center, and down. Roll up, twist to the right, center, and down. Trying to keep those legs on the mat, nice and straight. And again, dialing in that focus to the core, to the obliques. Subtle movements here. Curl it up, twist. Yeah, perfect. And down to the mat. 5, 4. Finish up your reps. 3, 2, and 1. One last roll up. All right, here we go. 1 exercise, and then we're done with circuit 1. We're going to go into some Pilates bicycles. So what you're going to do is you're going to be up on your sit bones. Arms straight out in front. You're going to do the bicycle kick, right? So right knee in, left knee in. And the arms are just slowly up and down. Throwing off the balance a little bit. Getting those shoulders moving. Yep, exactly. Sitting that torso back. So the further back you can get that torso, the more work the abs are going to do, right? Feel those lower abs kick in and have to hold really, really strong from start to finish. We have 10 seconds to go, coming up on that stretch and break. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit up nice and tall. All we're going to do is flip it around and stretch through Cobra here to stretch out those abs. Ignore the buzzer. We are in break mode right now. All right. Stretching the abs out, grabbing some water, and taking a little bit of time here to shake things out. We're going to start back at the top of this workout, so no surprises. Just rocking through those exercises again with muscles that have seen them once, so they're awake, they're alive, they're ready to go, but they're also feeling that burn already. All right, shake things off, keep the body moving. Woo-hoo! All right, and we're back down on the mat. We're going to start with those glutes again. So remember, we started on our sides with those star kicks up. That's where we're going to start again. So down on the mat, right elbow's on the mat, right hip is on the mat, legs are bent, and let's dive right in to this glute work. All right, here we go. So setting up on that right side, you're going to lift the hips just up off the mat, and you're going to kick that left leg up towards the ceiling, star kick, and bring it back in to meet the right leg. Yeah, exactly. Wonderful. Kick right up towards the ceiling. Keep that left arm stretched straight up, looking for that straight line. Boom. And bring it in. Keep those hips nice and high. You're going to feel these muscles kicking the high here a little bit faster this time through. Kick it up. 10 seconds to go. Yes, nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Hips to the mat. Go ahead and lay that body out. Straighten those legs. And we're going to go into those leg lifts. Left side is still the working side here. So keep the toes pointed forward. You're just going to lift the leg right up towards the ceiling, right back down. Try to keep the leg nice and straight. We're going to add that pulse in again. We're going to push it this round. Instead of 10 seconds, we're going to go for 15. Keep the hips and shoulders moving forward here. It's like we never left, right? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Find halfway. Little pulses. Little up downs here. You really start to feel those muscles lock in and do their work. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in and switch sides. So over to that left side. Even everything out here. Get those obliques going again. So left elbows on the mat. Reach that right arm right up towards the ceiling. Hips just up off the mat. Here we go. Star kick. 1 and in. Keeping things in control. Smooth movement. Take your time here. You want to be able to feel those muscles working hard. It's a different kind of burn than squats. We've got 20 seconds to go. I told you they're going to hit harder this time through. We're going to rock just as hard. Let's do it. 10 seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those hips to the mat. Woo! All right, all the way down. Head rests on the arms. Straighten those legs out. Right leg still working. You're going to go into that full leg lift here in 3, in 2, let's go. Right up towards the ceiling, back down. And again, we're going to use the 15 seconds at the end of this exercise interval to up the challenge a little bit and add in that pulse. Toes pointed forward, feeling those glutes. Remember, we're coming up on abs here, so you do get that little bit of a break. 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it out. All the way through it. Wait for that buzzer to give you that release. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. Over to the back. You want to stretch those glutes out by drawing your knees into your chest. You can. We're going to go right into our ab round. So these are those full body jackknives. You're going to stretch the arms overhead, stretch the toes out in front, and then crunch everything up to the center and right back out. Remember, we have a couple of ab exercises here. Give the glutes just a minor break and make sure that the core is working hard. All the way to the center. Make sure as you draw your knees in, you're really squeezing everything nice and tight. Get the most out of each rep. 10 seconds. We get a little break in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Stretch it out. All right, we're going to go in for those alternating leg kicks here. So again, what I want you to do is lift the shoulder blades just up off the mat by drawing your hips and your lower back down towards the mat, and then straight legs. Little tug in towards the torso. If you're feeling tension in your neck, I want you to tilt your chin so it's facing up at the ceiling and not tucked down at your sternum, right? So if you're looking sort of down at your thighs, I want you to look up at the ceiling. Give your neck a little bit of a break. Woo, come on. 15 seconds to go. We're going all the way through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up onto those hip bones. Woo! All right, so now that our abs need the break, we're going to give it to them. On all fours, we're going in for our kickback series, starting with that right side. Flex the foot, kick the heel right up through the ceiling. Boom, and down. And again, we're going to finish this exercise off with a pulse. Up that challenge. Turn that 10 seconds into a 15-second pulse. For now, just focusing on tension. Nice straight backs. Belly button pulled in towards the spine so everything stays nice and straight. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Up into that pulse. All the way through it. This is a long pulse interval to keep that knee nice and high. Yeah. Awesome. Little pulses. Heel up towards the ceiling for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Stretch it out. Woo! All right. One more time on that right side. Ready? Right side kickback. So we're back up on all fours, starting off with that great posture. Here we go. 2 and 1. Kick the leg up towards the ceiling. Get that glute firing. Yep, awesome. Tailbone stays tucked just under so that you can keep the back nice and straight. We're getting there. We're working our way through it. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Find that top kick and pulse it out. Hit those glutes here. Remember, we're getting that stretch, right? We're going into that down dog burpee. We're going to get a little bit of stretch for the glutes. We'll get them. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, one exercise before our break, before we go up onto our feet. So, high plank. We're going to go down dog from the high plank into a burpee. So here we go, high plank. Lift the hips up to the ceiling, and then pop the feet forward, reach up, and right back into high plank. So remember, take it slow enough that you can hit each point of this compound exercise. You want to hit the plank, you want to hit down dog, and then you want that little bit of power pop forward. That stretch feels good on the glutes. You've got 10 seconds to go. Keeping the body rocking all the way through it. Come on. Stick with it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pop it forward and shake things out. You guys, beautiful job. Nice first half of the circuit. Shake it out. Grab some water. Woo-hoo! All right. We have a full half circuit to go. And I forgot an exercise in the first round. So if I remember, we'll do it this round. There's no promise, there's no guarantee on that. I'll do my best. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go back, excuse me, back into those curtsy lunges, starting on the right side. Curtsy, tap. All right? Shake the legs out. We're almost there. All right, here we go. So, right leg, stance leg. You're going to step it back into curtsy lunge, elbow, knee tap. Boom, tap, right? Step it back. I know, it takes a couple to get the balance down. Boom. A trick here is to focus on that front foot being really, really planted on the ground, right? If you feel like the heel and the toes on that right foot are planted, as you come up onto that right leg, you're going to have a little bit more balance. You're going to feel a little bit more stable. Glue that foot to the ground. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Under 10. Looking good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. All right, switching over. And again, right from the get-go, glue the heel, glue the toes, right? So there's tons of stability there as you come up and put all your weight on the left side. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, glutes. Boom, and up. Yup. Pulling that body weight forward. And again, you want to kind of sort of stabilize everything right over, as I fall over, right over that left leg. Boom, and step into it. Yeah, nice. Yup, there's some rhythm. Boom. Excellent. 15 seconds to go. If you feel like you're losing your balance, remember, that's part of this, right? This is core and glutes. Balance is part of it. Those catches work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it down. Woo! All right, we're not done. Take a nice wide stance. You're going side lunge, twist into that touchdown, all right? You can pick up speed if you get it, but I want that side lunge to rock solid first. 3, 2, and 1. Side lunge, touchdown, up and over. Yeah, awesome. What you're going to feel on these side lunges is a little bit of a stretch through the opposite leg, right? Boom, down. And then we're just getting that little oblique twist in there, just so we don't forget about core at any point in time. Boom. 10 seconds to go. Come on. Almost there. We're heading to the mat in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall. Shake it out. Down to the mat. Remember, we're going elbow planks here. We'll give the glutes just a second to recoup. Elbow planks. So you're going to do that knee drive to kick up. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Drive the knee in towards the core. Kick it up and down. Always hitting nice, strong planks. That knee drive is going to sort of round the back up to the ceiling, and that's okay. That's that active plank. Boom. Kick it up. It's the same idea. Boom. In. Almost there. Stick with it. We've got 10 seconds to go. And then we're back on pure abs. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop the knees to the mat. Flip it around. We're going into those roll-ups with a twist. So the legs straight out in front. Arms start above the head. 2, and 1. You're going to roll right up towards the ceiling and twist. I'm going to move forward so I don't knock over the water. Up, twist. Yeah, exactly. So it's that last little bit at the top there. You got to get past that sticking point. And twist. All the way up. Looking good. You guys, we are almost there. So close to that finish line. 10 seconds. Roll it up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick little break here. We're going back into those bicycles. Arms at the sides, slight up, downs. 5 seconds, and before we jump in. Cross the ankles, heels just up off the floor, lean it back. Here we go. Not cross the ankles, excuse me, we're doing bicycle kicks here. That was bad advice. You cannot cross your ankles and do bicycle crunches at the same time. Someone can, I can't. We'll work on that one at a later date. All right, this is it. Final push right here. Try to keep those heels up off the mat the whole time. This is big time core work. Come on. 10-second mark. You got this. Hold strong. Here it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Sit it up nice and tall. When you're ready, you're going to roll it onto your back, knees to chest. Stretch those glutes. Don't want to stop that from yelling at us, you guys. Nice job. All right. Pulling those knees up to your chest. Little rock and rolls. Left to right, side to side, across. Those muscles that run up along the spine. Catching your breath. Letting the body relax. When you're ready, release the legs. Roll up onto those sit bones. We're actually going to flip it around. We're going to go into Cobra here to stretch out those abs. So full Cobra or half Cobra, whatever is most comfortable for you here. I want you to close your eyes. Draw your shoulders down and back. Nice long spine. Long neck. And just let those hips fall gently down towards the mat, stretching through the torso. 3, 2, and 1. Draw the hips back over the knees so you're on all fours. We're going to move through cat-cow here, so take a deep breath in and roll it back up to the ceiling. Tuck the chin. And then as you exhale, pull the belly button down towards the mat. Deep arch. Again, deep breath in, tucking the tailbone, rolling along the spine, all the way up to the chin. Release and pull that belly button down towards the mat. One more time. Deep breath in, round the back up to the ceiling. Create some length. Release, hips tilt forward, pull the belly button towards the mat. Awesome, go ahead and come to neutral here. From this kneeling position, draw your right foot in front. All the weight goes onto that right heel, and you're just gonna push the hips forward. Back leg straightens. You can either keep the top of your foot on the ground and the knee down, or you can tuck your toes and lift that knee up, whichever is preferable to you. Gentle push forward into that foot, into that heel. 3, 2, and 1. You're going to straighten out that front leg, shift the hips back, and lean forward into that hamstring stretch. Let any tension out of your neck, so if you're holding that chin nice and high, let it fall forward. Neutral pose, neutral hold. Three, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax and just switch sides. So that right foot goes behind you, left foot to the front. Bending that left knee, pushing your body weight forward into the left heel. Gentle push, gentle pressure, and just feel that stretch through the hip flexors right now. Toe pointed forward. Again, any tension that you're holding on to in the neck or the jaw, go ahead and let that go. Breathe it out. Pay attention to it. Give it some time. 3, 2, and 1. Shift those hips back. Straighten that left leg. And lean into that hamstring stretch. Gentle pull from the calf up to the hamstring. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. Left foot meets the right foot. Straighten things out into a quick plank. And draw the hips up towards the ceiling into down dog. Again, breathing out any tension that's left over here, especially in the neck. Push into that. When you're ready, walk the toes forward into forward fold. One last roll of those shoulders up towards the ceiling. Stand nice and tall and big shoulder behind you. You guys kicked some butt this morning. Woo! My glutes are going to feel that for a minute, I think.